What if your imagination is not entertainment, but causation? What if the life you are living today began as a quiet assumption you once felt to be true?
Manifest all your dreams and live the life you deserve.
Every win, every turning point, every so-called lucky break. In this video, I will introduce you to Neville Goddard, one of the most practical mystics of the 20th century. He taught a simple law: assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and your world will rearrange to match it. Stay with me until the end. I will give you a clear, step-by-step routine you can try tonight. Neville Lancelot Goddard was born in Barbados in 1905. As a young man, he moved to New York City. He first worked as a dancer and actor. Then his focus shifted to metaphysics, scripture, and the nature of consciousness. From the 1940s through the 1960s, he lectured across the United States. He wrote concise books that are still widely read. Feeling is the Secret, The Power of Awareness, Awakened Imagination. Neville was not interested in religious dogma. He treated the Bible as a psychological drama. For him, its characters and events symbolized states of consciousness within each of us. He said that your inner assumptions express themselves as the facts of your life. Neville passed away in 1972, yet his ideas continue to spread because they feel testable. You do not need to believe anything blindly. You can apply the methods and observe the results. Neville refined his view through personal experiments, deep study, and a teacher he called Abdullah. Abdullah challenged him to live in the end. That means to feel now what you would feel if your desire were already accomplished. One early story made a strong impression on Neville. He wanted to visit his family in Barbados, but lacked the means to travel. Abdullah told him to assume he was already there. Each night, Neville would enter a relaxed state and feel himself in his childhood home. He imagined the sounds, the warmth, the satisfaction of arrival. Soon, unexpected events and invitations unfolded. Tickets appeared. The journey happened. For Neville, this was not a miracle. It was a demonstration of a law anyone can use with sincerity and persistence. Here is Neville's claim in one line. Consciousness is the only reality. Your outer world reflects your inner assumptions. He called this the law of assumption. Do not strain to get to a goal. Instead, assume the state of the goal as if it were already true. Live from the end, not toward it. The crucial ingredient is feeling. Thoughts can be scattered. Arguments can continue forever. But feeling is what impresses the subconscious. And what is impressed is expressed. In Neville's words, feeling is the secret. Neville's appeal is practical. Here are his key tools and how to use them. Living in the end. Choose a short scene that would be true after your desire is fulfilled. Make it simple and natural. If you want a new role at work, do not imagine the interview. Imagine a friend saying, "Congratulations on your new position." Hear their voice. Feel the satisfaction and relief that follow success. SATS, the state akin to sleep. Use the drowsy edge before sleep at night or just after waking in the morning. In this relaxed state, your conscious mind is quiet and receptive. Replay your end scene for 10 to 15 seconds at a time. Let it loop gently. Do not force visuals. If your images are fuzzy, lean on the sound of a voice, the feel of a handshake, or the emotion in your chest. Keep the feeling natural, like a memory that already happened. Revision. At night, take a moment from your day that you did not like. Rewrite it in imagination the way you wish it had gone. Feel the better version as if it is your true memory. Then fall asleep in that feeling. Revision trains you to accept imagination, not the past, as the author of your life. Inner conversations. Notice the talk in your head throughout the day. If you catch yourself arguing, doubting, or rehearsing worst-case scenarios, change the channel. Have the inner conversation you would have if things were already resolved in your favor. Make it casual and believable. Let your inner words match your chosen end. Mental diet. You can't police every stray thought, but you can return to your chosen state again and again until it becomes normal. When fears appear, acknowledge them and gently move back to your end. This persistence is the real work. Does it work? Neville shared many stories from students and listeners. Careers changed, families reunited, health improved, unexpected money arrived. The pattern was consistent. They chose a simple end scene. They felt it real at night in SATs. They kept their inner conversations aligned during the day. Then opportunities, ideas, and coincidences appeared. Call it psychology. Call it prayer. Call it the creative power of consciousness. The label is less important than the practice and the results. There are a few traps that slow people down. First, forcing it, trying to make something happen creates tension. Relax into the naturalness of the end. Second, pictures without feeling. Visuals are optional. The felt reality is essential. Third, jumping between desires every night. Scattered focus leads to scattered results. Pick one clear end and persist. Fourth, worshiping the how. Your job is the state. Life handles the route. Trust the bridge of events to appear when needed. Here is a clean routine. Try it for 7 nights. Step 1. Clarify the end. Write one sentence on paper. I am so grateful to be, and then your specific result. For example, I am so grateful to be thriving in my new role as senior designer. Now choose one short scene that implies it's done. For example, your best friend saying, I knew you would get it. Congratulations. Step 2. Enter SATs. Lie down comfortably. Breathe slowly and let your body grow heavy. Aim for that drowsy edge before sleep when thoughts are quiet. Step 3. Feel it real. Gently replay your end scene for a few loops each time, 10 to 15 seconds each time. Hear the words, sense the environment. Allow the natural feeling of completion, satisfaction, relief, quiet joy. Do not strain, let it be easy. Step 4. Drop it and sleep. When the scene feels complete, let it fade and drift into sleep. No chasing, no checking. Step 5. Daytime alignment. Tomorrow, keep a light mental diet. If doubts arise, reply inwardly. It is already done. Of course it worked. Then move on with your day. If an action feels natural from your fulfilled state, take it. Neville did not teach passivity. He taught acting from the assumption not to get the result. Bonus: nightly revision. If your day contradicted your desire, revise the key moment before sleep. Experience it the way you wish it had been. Then let that be the memory you fall asleep in. Neville's message is bold and empowering. Imagination, felt as real, is creative. Pick one desire. Commit to this routine for 7 nights. Observe what shifts in your mood, your opportunities, and your results. If you want a guided SATs track or help crafting the perfect end scene, tell me in the comments. If this video helped you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a reminder. Your inner world is not a daydream. It's the blueprint.